ENF Medical, Nanofiber Solutions for Healthier Life. ENF Medical is an independent subsidiary of ENF Products based in Edmond, Oklahoma. Engraft, the flagship product for ENF Medical, transforms bone healing with customizable and weight bearing electrospun nanofiber based bone grafts. In the US, there are over 500,000 critical sized bone defect surgeries occurring annually with a cost of more than $2.5 billion. The existing solutions are metallic implants and autografts, which often result in pain, infection, and extended recovery times. Existing solutions do not offer customization, and they often do not have early weight bearing support, which can cause complications and frequently reoperations. Engraft, as a solution, offers customizable bioabsorbable bone graft scaffold with FDA approved synthetic material to enhance natural bone healing and allow for early weight bearing. Engraft reduces infection risks, shortens recovery times, and eliminates the need for follow up surgeries, effectively saving millions in healthcare costs. The global bone graft market is about $3.2 billion. It includes dental, spinal, foot and ankle, and long bone grafts. The synthetic bone graft market is about $1.38 billion. Engraft's applicable segment is based on scalable bone graft, including long bone, in the synthetic market. At a 20% penetration rate, offering $110 million in market potential, Engraft is going to focus on bone grafts for trauma and fracture, osteoporosis, and bone lengthening surgeries. Competition wise, there are several products in the market offered from industry giants. The features that are desired include weight bearing capability, bioabsorption, long bone use, and porosity. As you can see, each of the competitors offers some of those features, but none are able to offer the potential of what ENF Medical brings to the market with Engraft. There are also some startups that are focusing on synthetic bone grafting. Greenbone, Corebone, and Molecular Matrix are the top three competitors, all of which are raising capital and putting out products in the market. However, none of them are based on nanofiber solutions. When we look at how Engraft could be acquired, Stryker Corporation is probably the most applicable for Engraft's exit strategy. With proper funding, Engraft is disruptive to current grafts and more sensitive to pain points such as healing tracking, infusibility, and structure stability. As the sole focus of ENF Medical's team, Engraft will iterate on a faster timeline, appealing to potential customers in a wide range of markets such as ambulatory surgical centers, trauma centers, and academic hospitals. This is in direct contrast to what a large corporation is able to do when they have so many different products that they're focusing on and having long spans of time between new product offerings. Engraft is a superior competitor to Vitas, which was a peak acquisition target for Stryker. And when we look at Stryker's average acquisition spend, it's about $743 million per company. So when we think about how we're going to get ENF Medical ready for acquisition, we want to focus on these customer segments. The first is trauma and fractures, followed by osteoporosis, and then bone lengthening. So, of these segments, trauma and fractures will largely be targeting general hospitals who would see Engraft as a necessity to their operations and product offerings. And they would their need is that they need a cost-effective and complication-free synthetic bone graft. Engraft provides a technologically advanced bone graft at an affordable price. When targeting osteoporosis, it would be largely ambulatory surgical centers that would be the customer, who would also see Engraft as a necessity because they have immunogenesis or a lack of osteoinductivity. So Engraft would provide bone grafts with regenerative properties. When looking at the bone lengthening segment, the target customer is going to be a specialized clinic who would be viewing Ingraft as a luxury, but they need to increase procedural safety. And so the synthetic graft reduces their infection risk. With go to market, the focus will be on those ambulatory surgical centers. The value proposition utilizing the nanofiber tech ensures superior support, infection control, tracking, and infusability. Incentivizing the ASC distributors with trials and physician training will boost adoption, and we will also be tracking and validating the efficacy. So, for the penetration strategy, there will be highlighting affordability and safety by offering bulk discounts and also cost saving analysis on infection reduction. Phase two, which will be years 2 through 5, the target customer will then shift to include general hospitals, trauma centers, and limb lengthening clinics. Ingraft will be emphasizing its superior healing capabilities, tracking osteoinductivity, porosity, and bioabsorption. We will be partnering with hospital networks and leveraging the ambulatory surgical center endorsements, targeting those trauma applications and using clinical data to increase those industry endorsements. Um, After we have those first two phases, it is then anticipated that we'll be positioning for exit. And the initial exit is for acquisition potential, and that would be highlighting partnerships and the innovative nanofiber as attractiveness, with thinking of Stryker and Zimmer Biomet, just purely based on their individual acquisition histories. Another option for exit would be IPO. And that would be ideal if ENF Medical intends to enter international markets. For the business model, and thinking back to that $110 million market that would be serviceable and obtainable, phase one is going to be priced below market. Phase two, which would be years 2 through 5, and when we're bringing on those hospitals and specialized clinics, we would be offering Ingraft at market value. And then phase three would be offering at premium pricing. Revenue streams include direct sales to healthcare providers, licensing agreements with medical device manufacturers, and then also reimbursement models via insurers. The pricing is anticipated to have a unit price of $2,500 or $2,500 per graft, and the sales pipeline will be targeting early adopters in orthopedic surgeries. The intellectual property does include patent pending technology, also exclusive licensing agreements for existing patents with the University of Central Oklahoma. This intellectual property is focused on the weight bearing scaffolding, and the product development roadmap will be to refine the prototype, complete preclinical studies, and then validate the manufacturing process. Milestones for phase one include research grants and finalizing the design with a scalable production method over the next 9 months. Then identifying pilot sites, conducting studies, and performing analysis through the next year and a half. Milestone two is going to be preclinical validation, and with that will be the preparation of FDA submission data, the pilot testing using larger animal models, and then completing the testing with a submission for FDA application. That should be occurring within the next year to year and a half. By the end of 2026, it is anticipated that ENF Medical will have an MVP for Ingraft. The team is made up of Dr. Kondakar, who is a biomedical engineer with many years of experience in nanofiber technologies. The other member of the team is Dr. Halim, who is an assistant professor in the Department of Orthopedic Surgery at Harvard Medical School, who has expertise in orthopedic innovation. This will be also in collaboration with the Foot and Ankle Research and Innovation Lab at Harvard. Thank you.